He crawled through flames, his body on fire, just to say two words to his friend. This is War Mind, and what you're about to hear might change how you see everything. June 12, 1944. Over northern France, a lone Lancaster bomber limps through the night sky. Inside, pilot officer David Debrain fights to keep the crippled aircraft airborne. They were hit hard. Flak tore through the fuselage. Engines failing, and now the order comes. Bail out, fast. Debrain hits the signal. The crew scrambles. But in the tail, 22-year-old Pat Brophy waits. No response, no movement. His intercom is dead. He's calling for help that will never come. Subscribe to War Mind and never look at war the same way again. Brophy is trapped. The rear hatch is jammed. Smoke fills the tail, and in the darkness he sees a figure crawling toward him. It's Andrew Mynarski, a gunner from the mid-upper turret. He should have jumped with the others, but he didn't. He stayed. And now he is dragging himself through a burning fuselage, skin blistering, clothes on fire, just to reach Brophy. Mynarski tries to open the hatch. It won't budge. He kicks, pulls, beats it with his fists. Nothing. Brophy watches in horror as his friend's body burns. Mynarski turns, looks at him, and raises his hand, a salute. Then, without hesitation, he jumps, a human torch falling into the black. Brophy is alone. Seconds tick by. Then the plane banks. Debrain hasn't jumped. He's still flying, and he's coming back. Debrain throws the Lancaster into a corkscrew to evade flak. Then he levels out, directly above the burning wreckage of their path. He's searching for any sign of life. Below, Brophy clings to the wreckage of the tail section, floating in darkness. He sees the Lancaster circle, once, twice, its engines roaring over the silence of the night. And then it climbs, vanishes into the clouds. Debrain returns to base, the only one to make it back. He reports what happened. The failed bailout, Mynarski's last act. And Brophy, still out there. Hours later, Brophy is found alive. Half frozen, half burned, but alive. He tells them everything. About the fire, about the silence, and about the man who walked through hell just to say goodbye. Andrew Mynarski was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross, the highest honor in the British military. Not for killing the enemy, but for love, for loyalty. For a final act of humanity in the middle of war's inhumanity. Because courage isn't always a charge into battle. Sometimes it's a crawl through fire to say two words, good night. Thanks for watching War Mind, where history isn't just told, it's felt.